it seems like there's going to be a lot of opportunities to get early access to Black Ops 6. Now, if you're a YouTuber or a streamer, that's the ultimate way to get early access to not just this game, but any new Call of Duty or any game for that matter, because a lot of YouTubers, as they probably already said, as you saw their videos, played Black Ops 6, not just campaign, but multiplayer already, maybe an earlier state of it, but still, they played the game early, which is super, super cool. I would hope to do that one day, but for us regular folk here, what do we have to do to play this game early? What chances and dates will we have to wait for? We'll break that all down in this video. Now, first off here, I gotta give a big shout out to OMG Fozzie on Twitter, a graphic designer who made this really cool concept image of all the events happening from now up until the launch of Black Ops 6 here. So these are pretty much all accurate dates here, which is pretty cool. First up, of course, we have Season 5 of MW3 and Warzone on July 24th, 2024, based on the current Battle Pass timer. And we are getting Season 4 Reloaded as well in about 2 weeks from now, but that's not included and probably won't be a big update anyway. But in terms of actual Black Ops 6 stuff here, our next main date is August 28th here, a live streamed event and an in-person event as well if you do get invited out. Call of Duty Next here, which they did also confirm on their Twitter. Save the date. Call of Duty Next returns August 28th. Mark your calendars and join us in chat as creators get their first hands-on gameplay experience with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So it's going to be a super cool event there. Of course, we saw this with MW2, MW3 last year as well, where it's a big event. So of course, if you're in person, you're in this big room, you're playing with all other YouTubers and streamers, those lobbies are probably insanely sweaty, right? But regardless, they're usually playing all of the new multiplayer maps for the game, and usually all of the MP maps they play there are the ones that are playable for the beta, which we'll talk about in a second. So for COD Next for Black Ops 6 here, I'm expecting a very similar thing where the first part will be, of course, the multiplayer stuff where they go through the, full MP trailer for Black Ops 6. So we'll get that on August 28th, which is cool. They'll go through some stuff with the devs as well to talk further about probably the movement as well. Now, we did already get a lot of info a lot earlier than expected on Black Ops 6's MP movement, the omnidirectional movement, all that stuff, but they'll probably go even more in-depth at COD Next, which is sick. They'll break down some of the maps as well, some other new weapons, some returning, some completely new ones to the COD franchise, all MP stuff, new perk systems as well that I'm assuming will be there. All cool stuff there. And of course, the second section of that COD Next event will be the actual YouTubers and streamers playing through the MP maps, full first-person gameplay of them just going through, shooting, playing on TDM, domination, all that style stuff. Should be a ton of fun. And the second part of COD Next as well, actually, the latter half of it is going to be a whole Warzone event. I'm assuming the rumor is right now that Verdansk is returning for Black Ops 6 here and Warzone, so they're going to do the full Verdansk reveal trailer for Warzone this time around. We'll have the streamers and YouTubers hop on an early build of Verdansk in Warzone, play through that as well. More Warzone updates, features, the omnidirectional movement will be in Warzone as well, so we'll see that all in action, which is cool. So it's going to be the two big reveals we get at that event. And at least for MW3 last year, we did get a zombies portion of COD Next as well. Now for COD Next for Black Ops 6, I have a feeling they might do a separate zombies reveal event since it's such a big deal. If they want to add a little bit at the end of COD Next, I'm down with that. I mean, we already got zombies for the first initial, Black Ops 6 Direct, which is so early. If you guys have been around for a while now, I've been doing news videos for Call of Duty since Advanced Warfare. For Black Ops 3, all these games here, we rarely get zombies gameplay and zombies info this early. We usually have to wait until the summer, maybe even later. So for COD Next there, I could see even more stuff, a full zombies reveal, a little bit of a minor reveal, but more than what we saw in the Black Ops 6 Direct. Regardless, that will happen at the end of the COD Next live stream, and maybe the streamers and YouTubers will get to play zombies early, which usually doesn't always happen, but could happen this time around based on what we'll talk about in a second. So crazy stuff here, but of course, before we break down some more info, quick shout out to my partner U4G if you need cheap COD points, rare unlock codes, zombie schematics, master cameras, and much more. A bunch of stuff over there. Use code MATT for an extra 5% off. Links are down below. But next up here, of course, right after COD Next, or actually the day of COD Next, I'm assuming right when the live stream ends, the beta for Black Ops 6's multiplayer will go live, and it's our first opportunity to get early access to this game here if you don't get invited out. Now, based on what we're seeing right now, there is no alpha for Black Ops 6, so of course an alpha would be playable before the beta. I doubt that's going to happen this time around. We haven't really seen an alpha recently the past couple of years here, and I doubt it's returning for Black Ops 6. So our first opportunity to get early access to this game is the beta that starts on August 28th and ends on September 3rd, but that's the closed access beta. Now, how to get access to the closed access beta is simply by pre-ordering any edition of Black Ops 6 on any platform. So you could do PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Battle.net, or Steam, doesn't matter. Standard, cross-gen, or Vault Edition, whatever you do, as long as you pre-order, you get access to that beta. If you pre-order digitally, you don't need a beta code. You'll just be able to download the beta file and play it when it goes live. I'll go through videos on how to do that, and I'll update the exact times and download sizes when that happens. And if you pre-order through a physical place, like you go to GameStop and you pre-order a physical copy, they're going to give you a beta code on the receipt there, and those beta codes will probably be available a bit later. They might wait, they might email you the beta code. I'll break down all the specifics as that happens as we get to August, closer to the actual beta. But that's how you get access to the beta. Now, after the closed access beta, there's going to be an open access beta. Of course, that means that you don't have to pre-order at all to get access to play the beta. This time around, again, no console exclusivity, so all platforms get to play the beta at the same time. It's just about pre-ordering or not pre-ordering. So if you pre-order, you get access first. If you don't pre-order, you have to wait until the second beta access period, which will be that second week of September 4th or September 5th through September 10th to September 11th. Just that second weekend in September there. So really cool stuff overall. Can't wait for that beta. Right now it's just MP. Although, again, could we see that Zombies Early Access with that beta as well? We'll talk about that in a second. Now, next up for our timeline of COD events here, we have September 18th, the expected release date of MW3's Season 6 update, which probably will get maybe some type of Halloween update. The launch of Black Ops 6 is actually before Halloween, so either they save the Halloween update for Black Ops 6 and that'll be like the preseason update, or they just do it a bit early in MW3 and Warzone. I'm not so sure. So when MW2 came out, if you guys remember, that game also released in late October. And for Vanguard, they didn't actually do a Halloween event because they just kind of went straight into MW2. They were done with Vanguard and they just said, screw it, let's just go to MW2. And then when MW2 came out, there was no initial Halloween event. And I feel like the Halloween events are some of the best parts of Call of Duty post-launch content. We got it for MW2 going into MW3. And now are we going to get it here for MW3 going into Black Ops 6? I'm not so sure. No guarantees on that, but I feel like it would be so fire. Halloween events are always the best. Zombies and Warzone, different Halloween-themed bundles. Let me know down below. Do you want them to do it early in MW3 for the launch of Season 6 on September 18th, or wait for the preseason of Black Ops 6, which also would be super cool. Now back to Black Ops 6 here. Here's where things get a bit interesting. Now, usually we get a campaign early access, at least the past 2 years here. If you pre-order digital copies of MW2 or MW3, you were able to play the campaign, the whole campaign, 1 week early, which I find so cool. Being able to just focus on the campaign, I think is a W for sure. It allows people to really lock in, not have to worry about grinding levels, playing through zombies Easter eggs, just focus on the campaign, and that's it. Now, this time around, are we getting that? No confirmation. Based on a previous leak here, it seems like instead of campaign, we might get early access to zombies here, or we might get both as well, honestly. But based on this concept art, we're gonna go with what it says here: October 17th, around a week before the game officially comes out, zombies early access. So first off, what are your opinions on them replacing the campaign early access period with a zombies early access period? Do you like that? Do you hate it? Would you rather focus on that campaign? Let me know down below. It depends on what they offer. Is it the entire zombies mode early? Is it just one of the maps? Is it both of the maps? Who knows for sure. Of course, for zombies, we know we're getting that Terminus Island map, which is the main story map, and the Liberty Falls map, which seems to be more of the arcade style map where there's no set crew. It's also an MP map as well. It's set during the daytime. I mean, that's just the perception I'm getting right now from these two zombie launch maps. Like, think about from Black Ops 3, Terminus Island is like the Shadows of Evil map, the main story focus map, and the Giant is like the Liberty Falls map, more of the side map. Still really cool, but not the main focus for the launch of, the zombies game here. So we'll see what we get there. Honestly, it would be cool if Zombies Early Access is just the Liberty Falls map and the main storyline map with the big Easter egg and all that stuff is saved for launch. That could be cool to dip our toes, you know, get our feet wet there, get into zombies, but not have the full experience just yet. I feel like that'd be fire. Maybe you guys want to play the whole zombies early. That could be cool. Or maybe you guys don't want to play zombies early at all. Let me know down below your opinions on that. But regardless, whatever they do, this is going to be probably a similar process to the campaign early access where you have to pre-order, I'm assuming, digital copies again of Black Ops 6 to get early access to the zombies mode there. And of course, the full game will launch on Friday, October 25th here, which is a solid release date overall. So let me know down below your opinions on the timeline here of Black Ops 6 reveals, early access to the multiplayer, potentially campaign, and maybe zombies as well. What do you guys want to see? Of course, MP is guaranteed. The question is it zombies or campaign? Right now, it seems like it's zombies early access, but let me know down below what you want to see. Be sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 6 update videos like this. Shout out to future members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.